Hello everyone and welcome again. This time we're going to focus on another section of the task application. These are tasks from me. Let's go there. We already discussed in the previous video the team view. Now let's go into the from me. As the title describes, this task is limited to the tasks that you as a member logged in have created. These are not the ones that you have created or that you have to work on. These are not the ones that you have to work on, but these are the ones that you have assigned to other members and created. Similar to the Teams pane, you will be greeted by a pie chart. This pie chart is simpler in that it only illustrates a single user and the status of all the tasks that they have created. Again, you can filter out and see the quantity of each task that you have. The commonality persists where you have the filtering capability of selecting to whom you have assigned tasks. The title, the level, the task status, and the from and to range of the task. If you enter a keyword for the title, a filtered match will show up. From there, you can select it. Once you have entered it, once you have filtered, you can undo it by selecting the reset button. Once you have selected a filter or do not have a filter, you can scroll down to the table area. You will see that the breakdown is by type of level. Unlike the team, there is no need to filter by the member because there are only the ones that you have created. So by default, it is you. You will find the level and the ID, which acts as a link to open the details. You have the title, the to, which will show you who you have assigned the task to. You have the status of the task, where the member that you have allocated the task to has indicated how much progress they have made, if they have not started a task, or if they are reworking it because you have given it back to them. And the last two columns inform you of the deadline and if it is overdue. Similar to the Teams pane, if the deadline is passed from today's date, it will be highlighted. It'll be color-coded with a yes in red to show that this task is now overdue. Let's look into the details by clicking on the ID of a task. When you open the detail page, you will see that you as the author have the capability to modify the level. Even though you have already assigned it, you can increase or decrease the level, modify the date, or even assign it to other members of the team. Another item that you can modify is the details. The details are where you inform what has to be done in the task. You may need to pass additional information to the member. But the thing you cannot modify is the title. Once it has been entered, it will act as a hook and will be displayed in the dashboard and needs to be maintained. Notice that you do not have access to edit the resolution. This is for the member who has to work on the task. Another video will describe how this applies under For Me. As the author, you have the authority to just close the task. Please notice that the status field can be modified by the author like this. Thus, it can be adjusted to any stage, including closed. This means that even if the task was not completed by the member to whom it was assigned, the author can choose to close it if they decide it should no longer be a task. Please note that any modifications you do to the task, you must press update. For example, if I put this task in rework, I must select update and this task will go into rework. By default, upon updating a task, you are sent back to the From Me page. If a task is not manually deleted, it will be auto-deleted within a few days once it is closed. This concludes the video. Thank you.